Hello, what's up my people? Welcome back to my channel once again. Today you are watching CN Great Councils and Forex Trade, and here is another quick video on this particular pair that we analyzed about 2 days ago. If you can remember, okay, we analyzed the particular pair and we actually said the possible moves of the market. And if you can remember very well, we said something about this particular zone. Okay, now I'm going to leave the link to the video I'm talking about in the description box of this video. And also, if you look up, just look up right now, you're going to see a link. Okay, you can click on that link. Okay, it's going to pop up right now. Click on it to watch the video if you've not watched it, so that you see what we talked about this particular pair, how we analyzed it, and then how it is playing out right now, so that you can relate better. Okay, Forex is actually a very sweet thing if you develop passion, okay, beyond the money making. If you develop passion to know how price behaves on a trading chart, I mean, it gives joy. I mean, it gladdens your heart to understand how these things play out, and you are able to make analysis, and it's going the way you have analyzed. Actually, it gives joy aside the money that you make from it. Okay, so we talked about this particular pair. If you can remember very well, that we plotted this our Fibonacci level, and then we talked about this key level, this important, this significant level, that is the retracement level of 61.8. okay, and then we said that we'll be waiting for what is going to play out around this zone that we plotted. I remember I told you that if we were to take sniper entry right when price was still inside this zone, that our stop loss is going to be below the zone. And if we are to take entry when price actually cross this zone, our stop loss is still going to be below the zone. And honestly, look at how it's playing out. Okay, now I actually took the trade when price crossed that zone, but prior to that, I discovered that price was doing, if you look very well, if you watch the video I just talked about and you look very well, you discover that this trend line, these two trend line, talking about this and this, let me show you so that you really understand what I'm talking about. Talking about this particular trend line and this, they were not there when I did the analysis. Okay, now it was only the Fibonacci, okay, the Fibonacci and this particular trend line. Okay, but then I later discovered, while I was waiting, I discovered that price was making a to and fro movement right in this plotted trend lines that's talking about this and this. Okay, so when we analyze, price was somewhere around here, so it made this up and down movement, and then I quickly went to lower time frame, 1 hour time frame, and I was able to discover what it was doing. So that was when I decided to plot these two trend lines, right? And then I was waiting for price to cross either of the side. Okay, if he had broken down, maybe after Thursday, broken this particular, the main trend line that we plotted, if he had broken this main trend line that we plotted and came down, okay, I would have known that price is not going to respect what we analyzed and what we're expecting. But then what I actually analyzed and what we expected played out, and price, after making this series of moves, okay, it got to this point, it respected this particular trend line that we plotted, and then moved up, tried to come down, moved up. Now it came to this point, okay, it came to this point, and then actually that was a fake out. Okay, and then he came back into that zone, tapped into the zone, moved up again. And of course, when he moved up, I was waiting for a kind of retest. So when he tried to come back to retest, he didn't get to that point. That was when I knew that this trend line has been broken and that price is likely to push up, and then I quickly executed the trade. Remember that my stop loss still remained below the zone that we analyzed. And I mean, let's just look at it. This is 4 hours time frame, okay, and we are looking at how many candlesticks that are bought above the zone that we analyzed. Now we're looking at 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that is 7 times 4, 4 hours times 7. That's a day plus getting to 2 days. Okay, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. And this pair is a very crazy pair, but this particular analysis can do it on any pair. Okay, that's why we keep emphasizing the importance of top-down analysis, whereby you look at the bigger picture of the market from a higher time frame, and then you know how you're going to go about executing your trade or how long you are going to stay. Okay, having known that this was the possible move of the market, we patiently waited till price got to this point, and then we were able to execute the trade. Okay, so trading is all about patience. So when you have analyzed a particular pair and then you've determined the possible moves of the market, you patiently wait to see how it's going to play out. So there's no need being in a hurry to execute trade. And like I said, the beauty is knowing what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. So looking at the market from a very higher time frame, maybe from 1 hour and above, helps you to see bigger picture of the market, and then whatever is going to play out, you know what is playing out already. You know if the market is just tossing you about to kick you out of the market, or whatever reactions or whatever that is playing out is just going to be for a superficial duration, and then you know how to handle your trade. But take note that risk management and of course patience, these are the things that will keep you consistent in the market. So if you've not watched the video, just you can click in the description box, or like I said, check once again. The link will be up, and then you are going to click to watch the actual analysis, the proper analysis that we did on this pair, and then you compare it with how it is playing out right now. Also, before I say goodbye for today, there's one thing I want to point out about this particular pair. Okay, its trending is so crazy. I mean, a pair that trades sometimes up to 6 7 hours at stretch without a single spike. I mean, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. So remember also that it is very volatile. All the pairs on the Kwakol platform, Kwakol broker, or whatsoever they have to offer, their instruments, they are extremely volatile. So you trade with proper risk management, and also with good leverage. Don't over leverage your account. Just as you can see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This pair trended over here. I mean, this is 1 hour time frame, and each candle represents. So this pair trends sometimes up to 5 hours at stretch without a single spike, sometimes 6 hours. Okay, look at what is playing out right here now. Remember I said in that video that the least you can go, I mean, as your take profit, is 38.2, and price has actually crossed it already. Now this is about 1:2 risk to reward ratio. Okay, but then I also said in that video that you can go as far as 28.6, or even until this point is broken, but then you need to trail your stop loss. Okay, so I'm just going to move my stop loss above my entry since price has crossed this 50% level. So I'm just going to bring my stop loss to just below 50% level, and then when price crosses this 38.2 completely, I'll bring my stop loss to just below 38.2 level, so that nothing can put this trade into losses of any kind again. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly do so right now. And if you have found value in this particular video, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and then we are good to go. As you subscribe, turn on your notification as well, so that whenever I upload a new video, you get notified. This is CFDs signing out for today. Bye.